Welcome back to Danganronpa. I am not ready for this class trial because I don't have a single clue what's going on. I don't know if the victim is Kyoko, and I don't know what's going on, but we have to go in here. And before we get started, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, all that good stuff. Also, join a family. I mean, I say subscribe, but I mean, once you hit that subscribe button, you're part of the family. I feel like there was something I needed to say. Recordings are going to be a little rocky, so forgive me if I miss a couple of days or so. Don't yell at me. I'm letting y'all know ahead of time. Recordings are going to be very rocky for the next 3 to 4 weeks, so forgive me if I miss a day or two. Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck were you two? Where the heck have you two been? I'm already messing up. Boy, if you came here for perfection, you're on the wrong channel. You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you?
Huh?
What, are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. He must be talking about Monokuma. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But what? Oh, please tell me something happened to Monokuma again. We can just run to bolt for the door. We stood there for 5 minutes waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma showed up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here or... Oh, God. Or what? He scared the crap out of me. Jesus. Yeah, I'm with you on this one, hero. No. Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time to make me wait like this? What? I made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Are you gonna tell us you were down in the courthouse, weird courthouse area, and you didn't never come up to get us? Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start until everyone's here now, can we?
huh?
What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. Oh, God. Don't tell me we're going to finally get to meet this Mukuro, Ika, whatever. And you're going to go down. Because we all have alibis. We know where we were. And you're going to go straight to Hades. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay to punish the one who's making us all wait, right? We all have agreed it's a violation. I'll arrange a punishment right now. Oh, if it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. Don't know who this person is. Unless it's Kyoko. When we heard that voice, we spun around to look.
Hey.
It's Kyoko. Oh, our queen is back. Our queen is back. I'm so excited. I'm here, and no rule's been broken. Kyoko. Kyoko, you're still alive? No, it's a ghost. I hate heroes sometimes. Stop talking. If you want to fight, you can do it at the class trial. You need to save some of that fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's been no particular penalty for being late?
Is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? She's got a point. There is nothing that's saying that, oh, you can't be late for the class trial. It just says you have to be there at the class trial. Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right. There's no penalty officially, but I'll bet you'll be sorry later.
Shing!
No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts into the elevator. I'm going to sneeze. I'm good. I think I'm good. Bless me. Whew. I'll be one step ahead of you. Sorry. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed over to Kyoko. Kyoko!
Ah!
So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps. But that's not necessarily a good thing for us. That's true, because if Kyoko's alive, that means that Kyoko's the killer. Because we know where we were. So we know we didn't do it. We just have to prove that we have alibis. But depending on where Kyoko was, if Monokuma couldn't find her, then there's no telling where she was this whole time. He's right. Now we gotta deal with the ghost. I told you to stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on. Let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the class trial. Yeah, because you're going to try to prove that you know everything, and then Makoto's going to slap you in the face with his piggy wiggy. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped onto the elevator. Master, wait for me. Good call. I'm gonna sneeze again. Who knows what might happen if we take too long?
But
I'll be happy when this class trial is over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator, but I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Yeah, we need to know where you were, honey. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask. I didn't mean to skip it like that. Where have you been this whole time? You used the key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So,
correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. You were on the second floor this whole entire time? Could we have found her? Could someone let me know in the comment section, could we have found her? The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that.
Whew.
I had no idea a body has been discovered. Then, when did you find out?
So...
Just now. I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. So she came down right before we headed back. Okay. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go into the trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
However...
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorm, then that's what the key you found goes to?
Wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words...
I used Monokuma's secret tool. Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. Then open the door, Kyoko. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's just bolt for it right now. You think Monokuma's gonna catch us? No, he might have other Monokumas. He might got other Monokumas laying around. What? Kyoko's account has been added to the truth bully section of your handbook.
Just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble by Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over the details after we go through the trial, okay, Makoto? If you make it through. Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
It would seem...
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. It's for all of us. For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all. Seemingly unconcerned. I mean, she might be this cool, calm, cool, collected person because she knows she didn't do anything. Kyoko made her way on the elevator and just overthink. I would say, and just overthinking. Sorry, I'm just overthinking what she said. Right? Let's go in the elevator. Let's get out. Let's get this started. Being the last one left, I stepped onto the elevator, and the door slid shut. It's so little. This is you telling me one of us killed this Mukuro Ikasabe, and if so, is it me? Because I feel like it's more Makoto than Kyoko. This time, the clunking of the was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to a mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusty darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After a measurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eye. And it's probably Monokuma shining bright lights at us and changed the freaking courtroom around again. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair. Ew!
I can't wait! I can't wait!
It looked like a Crayola box threw up in here. Ah, I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. It's time for pointless jokes and jabs have passed.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's get on with the show. Disgusting. Just disgusting, Monokuma. And so the curtains open for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Sure. I don't mind saving. Scroll over. Scroll. Did my game freeze? Oh, it didn't. I was pressing the wrong button. Hee. So let's open up the handbook real quick. Truth bullets. We only got 18 of them. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife. How do you scroll down again? Is it this? Yeah. Single time with a knife which went completely through her body. They had also been struck on the head with an object as thick as a metal pipe, Jesus, and the body was covered with other wounds. Could that have been from the blast though? The explosions has burnt the upper half of the body beyond recognition. The upper half of the body remained on fire, had to be extinguished because of this. The upper half of the body is soaked wet while the bottom half remained dry. The body was wearing nobly long fake nails. The body had a tattoo of a dog on the back of the right hand. There were bits of charred debris near the body. Oh yeah, from the what you call it. It should be noted that the bomb which had been removed from Monokuma in the gym is disappeared. It's hard to imagine these two events are unrelated. The sprinklers are programmed to come on every morning at 7:30, and this time it's impossible. This time is impossible to change. Sorry. As such, it can be assumed that if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, it would have been soaked. 7:30, Makoto wakes up in the morning. 7 a.m. Sorry, Makoto wakes up in the morning. 7:30, Makoto and Aoi arrived at the dining hall. 7:30 to 9, Makoto meets the others in the gym. 9, Toku is told to go get the pickaxe, and around 9:30 she found the body, or 9:20 or something. The knife near the body was the same knife that was used to stab it before the explosion. It is also the same knife that Toku was given to Makoto for safekeeping, and the knife and masked assailant was holding when they attacked Makoto. The tarp was hidden among the other items in the tool shed. One side was wet and filthy with mud and grime. The other side was completely clean and dry. A number of chickens in the coop had decreased from 5 to 4. Yasuhiro claims that there were, without a doubt, 5 chickens just before the nighttime last night, and yet Byakuya stated that there were no corpse in the garden just after nighttime last night, so it can be assumed that the murder must have taken place sometime after that. Byakuya also said that Yasuhiro, Toku, and Aoi were in the gym the entire night, and no one was alone. The corpse had a mask on covering its head and a white jacket covering its body. The knife had been thrust into the abdomen, and there were blood stains around the wounds. The body had stopped bleeding, but the blood was still wet. It is noted, however, that there was no blood on the ground around the body. Mukuro Ikasaba, female, known as the ultimate soldier. She became obsessed with the military. I've read her thing so many times, it's ridiculous. It's like 3 or 4 times because my recording kept crashing. Military. At a young age, she disappeared while on vacation in Europe and reappeared in Japan 3 years later. Apparently, every member of the Fenrir gets a tattoo somewhere on the body to represent their membership of the group. Apparently, the killing game began with 16 participants, all students. It is assumed that Mukuro Ikasaba was a 16th student. Monokuma also revealed that the reason Kyoko wears gloves is to hide something that she doesn't want everyone to see, which is her scars. The wood block decoration was found in Kyoko's room. It looks like it's actually the key to one of the lockers in the dojo. A set of titanium arrows was found in a dojo locker. There appear to be 10 in total. Along with the arrows, there were also a wadded up haul of duct tape in the locker. The duct tape had traces of blood on it. It's assumed that this is related to the case, but nobody can imagine how. Kyoko used Monokuma's secret tool, which grants access to any room in the school, to sneak into the second floor of the dorms. This area seems to have no monitors or security cameras. And that's it. Alright. So, we can get out of there. I don't think we have any new stuff. Yeah, we don't really have any new stuff. So we can get out of here too. And we finished our preparations.
Let's begin with a basic explanation.
If y'all don't
of
mind,
the
I'm
class
going
trial.
to skip past
So
this.
if you can figure out who done, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Alright, let's go ahead and jump
Well
in.
then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
Because it sure isn't Kyoko.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
Then explain why she's standing across from you, Hiro.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost.
Oh my god. Yeah, Kyoko, I don't know either.
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
Hiro, shut up.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
You know, for the second time or third time, I am on Byakuyo's side.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Yep.
Her traits?
You know, her purple hair, her gloves, her piercing glitter, her face, her gloves.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
She'd have to explain
And would
herself.
you happen to know the answer?
Oh, she's snap back at him. Don't let him talk to you any kind of way like everybody else do.
In fact, Monokuma told me.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Look at him just smirking like he knows everything. Ugh.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
Right.
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion.
Wrong. I mean,
I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
but Makoto came up with that. There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. But I can't prove why. But if I can't prove why, we're gonna get stuck here and this case won't move forward. So I don't have any choice but to, yay, make an argument. Tattoo on the right hand, the exploded body, and now the fake nails. I think it's the fake nails. How do you switch it?
Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Okay.
Impossible.
How do you slow it down
Okay,
again?
then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Okay.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
This is what we gotta shoot.
Is absolutely Kyoko.
We gotta shoot that.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Yeah, we gotta shoot that. I know that body isn't Kyoko's, and I know how to prove it. Yeah, we have to shoot that with the fake nails.
Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
Yeah, we
They
don't
got
have to.
burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Right?
No, that's
Right.
wrong.
That's the only thing I can think of that we had to shoot.
No. There's no way the corpse was wearing gloves.
Explain why.
Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain.
And I guess, like, if... Like, they were, like, custom made to fit over your nails, but I feel like they would let the nails hang out.
Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right?
Not her
It'd be
nails.
pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails.
Right.
Don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
Why would she get her nails done if she's self-conscious or insecure about her hands? Silly.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Thank you, Hina.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
She's got a point.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Yay.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
But, you know, they're superstitious people, Byakuya. You gotta look at it at Hiro's point of view. He's superstitious, okay? So, I mean, they believe in that stuff. I mean, I believe in it a little bit, but not as bad as Hiro.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
I like when they irritate Byakuya. Before anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. Great. Another make your argument, right? Okay. Sometimes you can't tell. Sprinklers, exploded body, and now says maybe it's the tattoo or the exploded body thing. So I'll leave it on there.
Kyoko really is still alive. Then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out.
Okay.
I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the
Face was
Monokuma file.
scorched.
Well, if we can't identify the body,
If we
Then
can't
there's nothing
identify
else
the
we can
body,
do, right?
if we can't identify the body, I think I know what it is. And the one thing that can tell us was on the victim's own body. Okay.
If Kyoko
the
really
tattoo.
is still alive, then who died?
there's gotta be some way to figure it out.
I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition, and there wasn't any description in
So
the Monokuma
I don't think it's
file.
that.
Well, if we can't identify the body,
Yes,
No, that's wrong.
that. Yay. We're making progress really fast though. These are
There
going
was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
and that's the Fenrir tattoo.
what? For real?
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Relax, Toku.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
Oh my god, Hiro, shut up.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh?
Yep.
Is this A dog?
It's a wolf.
Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Oh, oh my god. Toku, already corner.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
Get in a corner, Toku.
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
If you compare the tattoo to the other information we have, the victim's identity should become clear. Other information we have. Are you talking about this?
I got it!
Okay, I was
Fenrir
confused.
Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
I'm not gonna lie, I was confused. I really didn't know if it was that or not. If not, I would have been really sitting here just baffled because I really didn't know.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
The ducky. The image that represents Fenrir's... What's this? Another make your argument? Oh, no. This is, yeah, Hangman. So what is it? Wolf? Well, I need a... It's wolf? For real? Hey! Give... Really?
Now I understand.
Huh. That was easy. Why was that so easy? Is it gonna get
Representation of
harder?
Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast.
He also has a terrible father.
He's the child of the trickster god Loki. And a female giant.
I knew that because I play Smite and I look into stories like that.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
He's got a point there.
Wolf tattoo. Then
Exactly.
Oops, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry,
The body we
Hina.
found
I
had a
didn't mean to skip
tattoo
past
of a
you.
wolf. Which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
Or we can just tell Kyoko to take her gloves off. I know it's gonna make her feel really bad, but if she takes her gloves off, might be easy to explain a little more, I guess.
What?
hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right.
God, I can't stand Monokuma. But I might make him the thumbnail. I haven't had Monokuma as the thumbnail in a while.
Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
If we had saw her, maybe we would have...
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
Yeah, she can't be the mastermind.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
True, but it can't be her.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place.
Because her profile thing actually says the ultimate soldier, so she wasn't the ultimate despair in the first place.
After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from...
Kyoko.
Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
And she just smiles because she's so confident.
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
Then who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Yeah.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
But is she really that important?
So you're saying she wasn't an important character?
I mean, we didn't even get to meet her. I mean, maybe once, but she had a mask on.
Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
And she ended up getting killed by one of
Then
us.
who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
I don't think it's the headmaster either. I think one of them is really insane. What if it's Hina? Like, I feel like she's like, oh, I'm ditzy dutsy, you know, who don't know nothing. And then poof, she's gonna pop out and like just be a monster.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
Of course, he's gonna rub it in
My
her.
information was not wrong.
That's right, Kyoko, stand up to him.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost.
Why did you jump in? You rarely say anything in these class trials. I'm gonna keep an eye on that.
Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
Oh, shut up, Byakuya.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big old brains!
God, I can't stand you, Monokuma. I really cannot stand you. You get on my nerves. But this has to be the thumbnail. It has to be. With all that
What you're
ugly
saying
background.
is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
So the culprit killed Mukuro. It's part of the thing. The only people that could have possibly done it is me and Kyoko.
Wait, no. There's a chance
Unless
that there's some
Byakuya-
mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along.
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Okay.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Unfortunately, but
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
oh, Toku, don't lose your stuff right now.
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Yeah, we did.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Yeah, because you really don't know. It's me and Kyoko.
I got it! You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain.
Of course.
Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden.
I'm sorry I'm so quiet. I'm just really invested into the story. I'm just getting really good.
However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
That's true.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The
And they
whole
did.
time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis.
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Exactly so.
She's so confident that I'm not for sure if she really did it, but then that would point fingers at me though. So the only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it. I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
No.
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
That's right, Makoto.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Because you're no help because you don't even know.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock.
Okay, 10 o'clock.
So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Maybe.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body?
Maybe.
Oh, but what time did we find the body?
9:30 or
The
9?
one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
So what time was the body discovered? I think it was 9,
I got it!
right? Okay.
The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
So between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m., we don't have an alibi. Now then, Toku, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. Okay. Go get the pickaxe and be back by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
No, because the body's not soaked and the sprinklers come out at 7:30, so it happened between 10 and 7:30.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock.
Right,
But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
right.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? Mm-hmm. That was around... Oh yeah!
7:30.
Right around 7:30.
I remember this
I
one.
remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9, and I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. till 7:30. Okay then, it looks like the game has begun. If I can prove an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden. Oh no, I don't want to do a make your argument. Sprinklers, exploded body analysis, fragments near body.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
No. No.
Shoot!
I'm sorry. Ooh, don't hit me with stuff. I'm sorry.
We've established a time frame for the murder.
Wait.
It took place somewhere
No.
between 10 o'clock.
Yes. Sorry.
No, that's wrong.
Wrong one. I'm sorry. I saw 10:30 at 7:30 in my head. Blah.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And we will find out how in the next video. Thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. Do something positive today, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye.